Hi, I'm Craig Simpson, Marina Manager for the town of Dillon. Town of Dillon, we work in one of the most diverse, beautiful places in the world. And as we do that, we want to be safe. And as a safety committee member for the town of Dillon, we're here to serve you. We're here to think of new and creative ways to stay safe throughout the day and really put safety at the forefront of everything we do.
Hi, I'm Adrian Stuckey, town clerk and a safety committee member as well. And today I'm here to speak on behalf of the administrative staff. It's everyone's responsibility to be safe. Any type of work environment can have its own hazards, even in an office. Cords in the office can be a tripping hazard too. Here you see Matt walking across the hallway and tripping over the cord that wasn't placed under the rug. Now you see Matt over here with the cord underneath the rug and he's all safe. Here's a picture of Matt sitting on his chair. This is exactly what you're not supposed to do. Don't be leaning backwards with your feet on the desk and your phone in one hand. Here's a picture of Suzanne showing the proper way to sit. Here's a picture of Michelle in front of the shredder. She's leaning over and her scarf is now caught in the shredder. Just make sure when you're in front of a shredder that you don't have any loose clothing that can get caught in it. Here's a picture of Corey standing precariously on a stool, reaching for something on a top shelf. Yes, she does look like she's about to fall on her head and crack it open. A better way to do this is to stand on a stable step stool or bench when you're reaching for something on a higher level.
Hi, I'm Joan. I'm the Human Resources Manager at the town of Dillon. As a community, one of our most important resources is obviously the Dillon Police Department. They are the epitome of safety in our community. From the obvious physical requirements of their job, being out, looking for suspects, taking care of our community as a whole, they also have to consider safe driving conditions, whether it's snowy or a beautiful day like today. Their fast speeds certainly put them at risk every day at every call that they have to respond to. An officer's position doesn't stop at driving fast and tasing people. Bringing it into the PD, they have to be concerned about proper evidence handling, bloodborne pathogens, and even office ergonomics. Outside of physical requirements of a police officer, mental fitness is also imperative. This is influenced by proper sleep and a good diet. The town has a seatbelt policy stating that anytime that you're in a moving vehicle, one should always be wearing their seatbelt. Buckle up, Buttercup, it's the law.
Hi, I'm Adam Newcomer, the town mechanic and fleet manager for Public Works. Up here at Public Works, we have many safety conditions that we need to consider all the time, and we need to keep our good head on our shoulders to make sure that we are being safe all the time. There's many hazards that we can encounter up here at the shop and around town. We're dealing with Public Works vehicles and equipment. Our weld shop, for instance, you have situational awareness there. There's lots of flames, sparks, sharp objects, and things to trip on in the shop. From time to time, we find it necessary to put chemicals from one container into a secondary container, maybe just to take a cleaner and put it in a smaller bottle. But it's very important for us to take those bottles and label them properly, because as you can see in this picture, what can go wrong if you don't label your secondary container. One of the things we deal with in Public Works is electrical work, and the electrical boxes that contain the circuits that we have to work on need to be intact and properly used in order to keep high voltage danger low. In this situation, it is necessary to use a jack stand or a prop rod in order to safely work underneath hydraulically supported piece of equipment, like the dump bed on a dump truck. This person is not wearing the proper protective equipment while operating a grinder in the weld shop. Safety glasses and thick gloves should be used at all times while operating this type of machinery. One common tripping hazard that we encounter from time to time is objects left on stairs, like the box in this picture that someone could easily trip over and fall and could get seriously injured falling down a set of stairs. This guy should be using a step stool or a ladder and not a bucket in order to be inspecting his machine. Buckets are not stable enough to stand on safely. Always make sure that all walkways and doorways are free of obstacles in order to mitigate tripping hazards. In Public Works, we try to ensure that our operators are walking around the vehicles and equipment before they use them, and to find such problems as like on this truck where the tread is too low on the tire, you need to be aware that if it's raining or snowing, the tire will not perform properly on the road.
Hi, I'm Brian Decker, water plant operator here at the Dillon Water Plant facility. Inside of our facility, we have a lot of safety issues. Be careful where you place your hands in the chemical room. There is chemical residue on the barrels. In case you do, there is an eye wash station close by. Be aware of your crush zones around overhead garage doors. Look out for pinch points and movable parts on our hoist assembly. Be cautious of moving parts that you can get tangled in. Be aware there's water on the floor in the water plant. Try to avoid the puddles The floors are slippery when wet. Use handrails when going up and down the stairs to prevent trips and falls. When walking through the water plant facility, be cautious of items that are in your walkway.
Hi, Craig again. Welcome to the Marina. It's a beautiful place, 100 different ways to have fun, and 100 different ways to get hurt. Performing rescues is part of the job that we have here at the Marina. What you see here in these photos, fortunately all the people were safe. You can see that the boat was not. Down here at the Marina, we work with a lot of heights. You have to be way up on masts or way up on mast steppers, and it's absolutely critical that we take the steps to keep ourselves safe. The high mountain environment makes Lake Dillon one of the most beautiful places to sail, but even the best sailors have to deal with what the mountains can bring. As a full-service marina, we can do a lot of things for a lot of customers. That means we work with a lot of hazardous materials as well. With fluctuating water levels, our infrastructure requires daily maintenance. Even with the best maintenance, things can fail and things can happen.
Hey, it's Joanne again. So regardless of proper training and safety protocol, accidents are going to happen. So what do? Of course, there's always paperwork, but first and foremost, you need to notify your supervisor. They need to know that you're either getting transported to a medical facility or you just need to take a break from work for a little bit. Depending on the severity of your accident or injury, we'll certainly transport you to the medical facility of your choice. We do need to fill out the accident insurance paperwork within 3 business days and get that submitted for either a workers' comp or CIRSA insurance claim. If your injury prohibits you from coming back to work for a period of days, we will have you come back to work on modified duty. That may be a modified version of your regular job, or you may even come up to Town Hall and help us with some filing projects or other duties that need to be assigned. What's important is that we take care of you and get you back to work as quickly as possible.
On behalf of the Safety Committee and all of us at the Town of Dillon, let's work smart, be safe, have fun.